Hello and welcome to the Week 2 Recap Show. He's James Moynihan, I'm Ross Berge. Let's get right into it.
We start off with Team Coella, who's jumped to a 2-0 start with a victory over Bergelicious. Chuck was able to counter Joe Flacco's 4 interceptions against the Bengals with an interesting approach. He started the Cincinnati defense. It also helped that Ross's starters were outscored by his own bench. Berge got goose eggs from Heath Miller and the Panther defense, while 28 points from the Steelers D went unused on Ross's bench.
A-Town Rattails, 87. Big Ben's bedroom cleanup, 79. Jimbo was able to squeak away with an 8-point win and get back to 1-1 against a very disappointed Andy Lynch, thanks to Deshaun Jackson, who led the Rattails with 19 points. Extra kudos to the A-Town Rattails, who were able to overcome a 26-point game from Aaron Rodgers and get back to 500 on the year.
Fat Albert's fan club remains the only 0-2 team in the league after falling to the Flying Hawaiians. Johnny Diamond's squad will also be without the services of running back Reggie Bush for the next 6 weeks after he fractured his leg. Andre Johnson's 21 points was one-upped by Week 2 MVP Javid Best, who had 40 points and over 200 yards of total offense. The Flying Hawaiians sit atop the league standings with 2 consecutive weeks of at least 100 points.
Fredericksburg Flying Macackies, 107. No bend, no stop, 84. Jed was able to bounce back from his embarrassing Week 1 performance by scoring over 100 points to notch a dominant win against Mr. Mirzoyan, who must be very frustrated.
Oh yes.
Jed improved to 1-1 with 4 players in double figures and had big games from the likes of Matt Schaub and Adrian Peterson, whereas Al didn't get any production from a player that wasn't named Cutler or Hightower.
In this week's closest/lowest scoring contest, the Grimsley Bears were able to grind one out against Jake Masters' Too Big to Fail squad. Both teams got big days from their quarterbacks, but received little, if any, help from anyone else. Hines Ward and Jay Feely put zeros on the board for Master, while Garrett Hartley's game-winning field goal against San Francisco was enough to bolt Grim into victory lane.
Vinny Young's Club Security, 105. Ricky Williams' Weed Emporium, 96. Overcoming big games from Peyton Manning and Frank the Tank Gore, JK was able to ride LaShawn McCoy's 3-touchdown, 30-point performance against Detroit and get 105 points and a close win against fellow Fredericksburg County Snooter Badooter.
Very true.
Jim, I wanted to quickly update the trades this week.
Absolutely.
It was hard not to notice these trade winds swirling.
Oh, God, the environment was insane.
There have been 15 transactions in the last 3 days alone, including 2 blockbuster trades.
And blockbusters.
A-Town Rattails completed a trade with Team Coella, shipping away running backs Brandon Jackson and Jerome Harrison in return for Bengals running back Cedric Benson.
And let me just clarify what I was thinking about there. I don't want anyone on my team who's actually having white guys start over them.
Yes,
that's just trying to get that out of the picture.
Later in the day Wednesday, Vinny Young's Club Security was able to acquire wide receiver Chad Ochocinco by sending running back Clinton Portis to Bergelicious. A beneficial trade for both squads,
Yeah, I like
believe.
the move. I do.
And also a quick update on standings.
Sure.
Rags Flying Hawaiians and Team Coella remain undefeated atop the standings at 2-0, with 7 teams at 1-1 and 3 teams remaining winless.
Wow.
Sorry, Al, Andy, and John.
Now it's time for our marquee matchup!
My marquee matchup of the week is the Fredericksburg Flying Macackies versus A-Town Rattails. Both teams come into Week 3 at 1-1, with Jamie inserting Cedric Benson and Mark Clayton into the lineup this week. Flying Macackies average 82 points per game on the year, while the Rattails come in at 75. Should make for a very close game.
Good. My marquee matchup features 2 of the early season Titans in Rags Flying Hawaiians and Snooters Ricky Williams Weed Emporium. These are 2 of the top 3 teams overall in points thus far, and it's sure to go down to the wire. Rag hopes that Javid Best can continue his early season success, and Chris Johnson looks to rebound from a disappointing 2-point performance last week. Meanwhile, Snoots looks to catch lightning in a bottle and hand Rag just his first fantasy loss. Peyton Manning tries to continue his hot start And TO faces a Carolina defense that looks like it would struggle against JMU.
Now we should have Snoots on the line here soon. Let's turn the volume
This is
down.
always a nice treat to have a special guest calling in and just waiting on Snoots.
Snoots, are you there?
Hello?
Snoots!
Snoots, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for having me on.
Oh,
course.
absolutely. It's our pleasure.
Now, Snoots, can you give us a little insight into your Week 3 matchup?
Week 3 here is going to be tough. I'm playing one of the best in the league, a 2-0 rag, but I'm not worried. I'm not worried. My team is looking good.
Confidence.
And if you pick up some waiver wire, including the Dolphins defense, no big deal.
I saw
Nice.
that Dolphins defense pick up there. Are you thinking that Jason Taylor's on the team because he's gone?
I know, but we don't need him anymore. He's like 40. He's been playing since I was 6.
That's very, very true.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. Dale Revis is out. I think that Sanchez is going to throw about 6 interceptions, so I'm not too worried.
Probably. And let's just, for shits and giggles, do you have maybe a prediction, a score that you'd like to throw out there?
I think I'm going to take Rag about 10. I think Mason
Ooh.
Crosby on Monday night is going to be a factor.
Well, we certainly
Wow.
are looking forward to it. And as you know, you probably know, this is our marquee matchup.
Thank you,
Well,
Snoots,
thank you.
and we wish you the best of luck this week.
I appreciate it. I just want to say one thing.
Sure.
Go Dolphins.
Go
Go
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Ooh, all right,
Ooh,
all
all
right.
right.
We'll let
Yeah.
that one slide.
Would you like to
All
say
right, I'll
hello
take
to any
that.
family or friends out there?
What?
Would you like to say hello to any family or friends out there?
I would like to say hello to all my bros, which will be watching, and watching me go 2-1 this week.
Perfect.
And Rag will get his first loss. That's what I want to say.
Well, we definitely look forward to a interesting matchup, to say the least, Mr. Snoots.
Good luck to everybody on Sunday. Have a good one.
And God bless each and every one of you every week.
So long, folks.